Caution. Unexpected turbulence may cause loose containers to topple from the upper shelves. If you are crushed to death, I'll need to find a new captain.
There's a mouse off of there. Keep that fast ration pill and dehydrated water on me.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really.
Awesome.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone, not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Seemed interesting. I'd like to hear more.
Considering the origins of the transmission, I imagine you may have such an opportunity when we visit Monarch, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Ow. Real bright, buddy.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Neat.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Oh, cool. Anything here involving... What? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, sure.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like. Is it time for your...
Yes, they're blind. Just let you know that I've given up the rest of that you know what, the you know who. So sorry for the secrecy, you never know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me time of day, but you risk your neck letting the community senator. I'm grateful, but I also appreciate it if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job and I should like to keep it. Then why are you messaging me? I don't think I'm supposed to be reading this from June 9th sent to Parvati Holcomb. Holy crap. My character's gonna need to sleep.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Absolutely,
Oh,
buddy.
and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
You're friendly
Celia
enough.
works for
I
Mr.
like you,
Sanjar
buddy.
in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Not right now. Let's see here.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always cranky.
Quietly now.
That's free injury. No, I'm not leaving it. Ow.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
I could say that, but I'm not going to start enough crap yet.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Gotcha.
Something else on your mind? Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Let's see here.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while.
Blah, blah, blah. That's enough for me.
Wrapped mask and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Absolutely.
Please, won't you go and find my boy? Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Give me the wind. See helps. Here we go!
Got him!
Whoa! Can we say get clapped? Let's not take that route. That was bad.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Excellent job, Ada. Excellent.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
No worries.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength their effects are increased as both your science skills is increased.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
True.
Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Thank you.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. What's on your mind? Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Okay, it does use energy.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
This looks like the ray gun. I need more battle. I am not ready for Monarch. I got clapped almost immediately.
Rizzo's Mock-Knuckle Cider. A hard cider for a hard life. Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
And what am I supposed to be needing to buy?
gracious. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Ultra. Oh, whoa. Ultra for sure. Filthy, pitless, and pedless. That was unexpected.
Keep your sights out. You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
On rotten time. Leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
What direction are you stored in?
Rizzo's Chocolate Bar, a CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hey, bounty hunter. You're welcome here anytime, so long as you ain't loitering.
berry crunch, sugar gel flakes, and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Try this right again.
On they go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your old family tonight.
Really, this is the shoot I've been missing.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie. Here they come!
Air test. Our survival.
Travel company. Let's see if this one makes any other enemies more manageable, if it just shrinks their hands. See if this one's any
Destination reached.
maintainable.
Scylla.
Holy crap, dehydration is kicking in hard. Let's go meet the aliens.
I'll lock up behind.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night.
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here.
Gotta be careful, y'all. Yeah, don't do what I just did.
Here we go! That's one down!
That's the last of them!
How is this planet more manageable than Monarch? Yeah, we're leaving that the fuck alone.
What a cozy little mining outpost. Want to try this?
Pass that armor!
I already decked what I said about.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. I thought I'd see the light. I'd look up at night, but...
We can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here.
Got it. Heads down.
I can't actually believe I'm thinking this, but if I had an increased better gun, I could actually make that shot.
Here we go!
We made it! Ready? That didn't work! Got him! All right.
We're gonna see if we can take better pot shots from a farther distance.
Sure.
Here we go! Tough.
Mako!
On my way. Sure. Hit! Who would like to die first? Roll after them.
I'm on my way.
What a cozy little mining outpost. Deserted, but quaint.
Wouldn't the quiet get to you? Knowing there's nobody out there? No one at all?
This Deadeye here is a lot simpler. What, no comment, you two? You had something nice to say about the last one. No! There goes my progress there. Why did I not save? Be right back.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. I thought I'd see the light. I'd look up at night,
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here.
got it. Inside voices.
Skills are unrivaled.
That's the last of them!
I'll make my way there!
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. I thought I'd see the light. I'd look up at night, but
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here.
okay, keep it going.
Here we go! That's done for.
That's the last of them!
Ready for this! Targeting for attack. Can't get past that armor!
Take cover! We're not getting through! I'm going!
You're right!
No! I have to load back again. Okay, I have to put back a fallback pointer. They're gonna keep going and getting themselves killed.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the light. I look up at night.
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe on a loose rock here.
Not a peep for me.
Destined to die!
That's the last of them! I'm going.
I would like to die first. Hit!
Past that armor!
Not that good.
Sure. I'm going.
What a cozy little mining outpost. Deserted, but quaint.
Wouldn't the quiet get to you? Knowing there's nobody out there? No one at all?
This can't be right. Yeah, sure. I have all the other elemental weaknesses.
Be right there.
Plasma corrosive and shock versus damage. It's also 25% more damage overall. Blanket.
Yes, I'll step lively!
Idiots. How are you going to charge that?
Ah!
Guns remain maintenance is else.
That's the last of them.
I see no other primals down there. Let's go to
Heading back.
This is a monument of man's intelligence and strength.
Seems pointless, though. Gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
So that's what this is. Fast travel. Get a proper save. See if we can repair this thing.
This is my favorite room. Yeah, sure. It's so spacious.
Now let's try this again. Good kill.
Right, here we go! Okay, moving out!
Oh yeah, like they totally can't hear that.
Sorry, I can't do it. No problem. I'll head over.
Outlaws. Dead ahead?
Why is it we find fights every place we go? Got it. That was clean. Some of these folks are sublight. Who are the other ones?
Can't say I'll be mourning them personally.
I just meant to pick this up, not do that.
Heading out.
Coming over to you.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Mess with us.
Sorry, got a little stingy. I've got to increase my lockpick.
Ready for this? Sure thing.
That's the last of them.
Okay, so you can pick stuff up out of their ashes.
I am en route, Captain. From me. Sure.
Damn it!
Here we go. Nice one, Captain.
The last of them.
Hit!
Hit it with something else!
I don't think that's working!
Okay. We may have to bail from here for now. I'm running out of abilities. I'll be back. I gotta check on the meat again.
Hit! Your skills are unrivaled.
If only you realized how many times you almost died. And if it wasn't for the power of loading, you'd be fucked.
I'm going.
Yeah, I bet that hurt, didn't it, buddy? So we got ourselves one sniper left. Come on now, pop your head out.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Mark your back.
We're pretty good at this.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Call it what you want, I just saved your ass.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Huh?
Really? It fires 2 rounds. Wait, is that unique? No.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure, what do you need?
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer.
No.
The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me.
Oh, we're already heading
Anyhow,
back anyway.
next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy 'cause of you.
Well, we're a team after all. We all gotta stick together.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Were I a gambling woman,
I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical's safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself.
Nice.
High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Versus when it comes to romance, you can't go wrong with the classics.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
Aww.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
As nice as that is, it's no real use for me.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Absolutely adorable.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
Good to see you again.
That sounds interesting, but I'm not spending all of my money without a guarantee of some sort.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
If it isn't my favorite friendly freelancer. Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Good point.
What ain't I got?
Let's not do that.
Rizzo's berry pie, a soft, sour, candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it.
I'll be right back. Time to flip meat. Alrighty here. Let's see. Sure, I guess we'll work on this.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Where are we headed?
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around.
Oh.
That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Sure. Kid.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
Wrap Musk and Canaanize, right here. Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Oh, that's
If you're going
disgusting.
into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying. That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Sure, just let me know. Lucky you.
I'll have to do a couple jobs for that, but don't you worry, buddy.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Well, that looks as far as I'm gonna be able to go tonight. Head back up to the ship. Or actually, see if I can do just enough to load.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Well said.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Ordnance or ordnance?
An ordinance, of course. We do things in a civilized fashion here, not like Graham's iconoclasts.
Of course he wants to fight bureaucracy with paperwork. I should have known.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you just crawled out from under a rock. Forms and procedures are everything in Halcyon. And this one is located in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
I don't see myself being able to pull anything else off. My ship I go, and I've got to save. Alright, this is as far as I can reasonably make it tonight, or because it's now 6 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get up at 2 p.m.